Alright, so we have a Dometic refrigerator. And it stopped working. I have it unplugged now, so I'm clicking on it. It's still on 12 volts. And what I know is that the heating element works, it'll heat. I know the propane works, it'll heat. The only problem is the actual refrigerator will not cool. So what I've been told is that the Freon in the back is shot. The tubes in the back are shot. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this unit out, and as soon as I get it out of there, that's when we're gonna do final measurements and see if we're gonna put in a 120 volt apartment refrigerator, or if I'm gonna repair this one and put it back. I've debated back and forth, so I'm just taking some video ahead of time, and we're gonna see where we go with it. All right, so we took the unit out, and I've taken the back off, the back assembly off. And you can see where there was a leak, basically coming up through there. So you can see it on there. So I went ahead and ordered a new one that I'm getting ready to install. But I'll be honest, this one compared to the new one, which they say is Amish built, the new one, I think this one actually looked like it was better built, but I guess we're gonna find out. So this is the new one that's come in, and you can see like the backing's real cheap paper. It's all tore up and crap. I don't really like that. You see it over there. This thing was smushed. It got crushed in shipping. So it's like repainted, but I don't know. I mean, like there's a chip there. So just little things. But you pay like, I think this was $700 basically for the unit. So, and we're gonna get ready to put it in. So this is who we got it from. It came with the heat conductive thermomastic. It came with the special foam, and it came with some insulating tape. But it did not come with any instructions, which I thought was crazy. So they did send me a book full of all the information on the different units available. So I mean, they've got all kinds of information on other units and information. I'm gonna go over this kind of quick, but if you're somebody looking for one, you can always pause on this and try to read the information better on your computer or whatever. Try to go through this. Because this has definitely some good cross-referencing information, so while you're trying to figure out and you know, obviously David there, he's gonna have all this information. So if you need help, I mean, he put this book together, so they're gonna have the information for you. Some quick troubleshooting tips. There you go. Alright. And I think there was one more page. Sorry, I didn't go in order. I think there's one more page here. Maybe not. It said 1213. That might have been it. There you go. Hopefully I got them all for you. If not, you know, like I said, give them a call. Reach out to them, see what's going on. One issue I did have was FedEx and their delivering to the unit, they were a pain in the butt. I don't blame the RV cooling unit warehouse. I don't blame that at all. They did fine, but FedEx done wrote the wrong address on it, and it had a label with my address, and they didn't get it here. So okay, so I've got this unit out of the box, got it all set. There's holes in here that you can see that are going to match up with this set of holes in here when I put it back in. And there's a set down here, and they said to go ahead and take this out. So I got it over here. I'm going to get ready to put it on. And there's debates on whether I should caulk this or use the Great Stuff foam that they sent. So since the people I bought it from sent the Great Stuff foam, I'm going to use that. But it depending on who you follow on there, depends on what they want. Also, I'm going to put, you see how, like, I mean, the cuts weren't good. It's all tore up down here. I'm not real excited about that. I think it should have been in better shape than that when it got here, but it is what it is now. So what I'm gonna do is take the tape that they sent, and I'm gonna line this edge with it first so that it's all set to when I put it on there, I can just push it on without fighting it. So, alright, so I got the heat transfer added on it, and I put the fins on, the bottom fins. I even put so on mine I could see where the pipe had been before, so I put a layer right there. And next I'm going to put the little bit of foam in it that they say around the corners and edges to seal it up. So I can do that, and then I'm going to set this thing down on top. I can't record it as I'm doing it because I'm working alone today. So alright, this is the specialized foam, or better known as Great Stuff, that I put in. This is where I put it in, and now we're getting ready to set it on there. So I was putting this section on here, and I was having a hard time getting this to line up. Well, it turns out that this whole piece here, you have to lift this up, and it goes over top of there's a little knob there, and I was trying to fit it in underneath the bottom, and I had a heck of a time. So I'm just showing it because somebody else may have a hard time with it too, and I just trying to make it easier for people. So that's what we got so far. All right, so the refrigerator's been in for a couple days now, and let's see, can you see the flame back in there? I think you can see it just a little bit. Yeah, there it is. You can see it going. And well, I think you're seeing the reflection off of the flame. Anyhow, it's running. It's getting everything hot. One thing I noticed was, see the moisture dripping here? That was something I noticed, and I'm not sure if that's normal or not. It seems to be coming off of that return pipe right there. So I don't know if that's normal, and I just don't normally see it. It did just rain here, so the humidity is really high in the air right now. So I don't know if that's, you know, what's causing that. I don't like where it's dripping though. It's dripping right on the electronics down here and stuff. That's the only thing I don't really like. It also has a burning oil smell. So the propane I turned on the other day, and it smoked a little down here below, and then it stopped, but it had a pungent smell of burning oil, metal paint type smell that I didn't care for. So I called the gentleman that sold it to us, asked him. He said that was normal, that you should be able to smell it. It usually takes 15-20 minutes to burn off, and then you won't smell it anymore. He says it might linger around for a few hours, but that'll be it. So I went ahead and turned the electric off, and I got it just running on propane right now, so that it'll do some cycles and hopefully burn that off and take care of that. I do know that our line is connected. This line here, it's connected up above like it should and everything. So I don't think that's what's dripping over here. I think it's just condensation getting on that pipe. Like I said, but this is the unit it's in, and it's working. So it was a success. It is freezing cold inside that refrigerator too, I can tell you that much. So